Hi, I'm Frank Lampard and I have a new world record for scoring against the most different clubs in the English Premier League. So I've scored against 39 clubs over a long period between the 9th of August 1997 until the 21st of September 2014. I'm very proud actually. I've always been a fan of the Guinness World Records. I certainly read it and flick it, my two children do now, and I'm very proud of my achievement there. Can you tick them off as we go here then? Okay, right, Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, Everton, Bolton, Portsmouth, gone all over the place there, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Man City, West Ham, Aston Villa, Leeds, Crystal Palace, Southampton. How many have we got? Oh yeah, miles away. I've gone blank. Newcastle, Fulham, I'm going up and down the country. Birmingham, Wolves, Swansea. All right, okay, I give up. I'm miles away, I hate giving up. Go on. I missed some easy ones, I must have done last night. Okay, Cardiff, Burnley, QPR. How have I not scored against them? Norwich. No, Ipswich. Give up. Watford. Why have I not scored against them? I have a word with myself. It was difficult, it was strange. It's quite hard to put it into words how it was, because I had and still have such a great relationship with the club, particularly the fans who sort of supported me from day one. I came there as a West Ham, East London boy to West London. It's not necessarily an easy move, but they took to me very, very quickly, and I never kind of forgot that, and we had a really close bond, so I never imagined scoring against them. I never imagined coming to Manchester City, but that's what happens, you know, in football. And it was just a strange feeling. I was really pleased. I came home from the day, and at the end of the game, I was fortunate enough that I had all the Chelsea fans singing and appreciating me having just scored against them, and the Man City fans, my new club at the time, doing the same. So I think I was very lucky there, and it turned out right. We drew on the day, which was a fair result. Chelsea went on to win the league, which again, the best team wins the league, so fair play. And that goal helped me break the record. So I'm, pretty pleased in the end. When I was a kid, Paul Gascoigne was my hero. As I say, I had a footballing family. My dad was a footballer, so he was a bit of a hero obviously as well. But I remember starting to watch football. I was a young West Ham fan, and Paul Gascoigne came and played against West Ham for Newcastle. And he was fairly young at the time, but I was sort of mesmerised by his character and his ability on the ball. Followed his career after that, obviously going on to great things, and he was the one I always looked up to and wanted to be. Yeah, it's quite hard to pick out one particular teammate over my career. I could name loads, but if you want me to name one player that really sort of inspired me and helped me, it would be Gianfranco Zola from Chelsea days, because he came to Chelsea as quite a shy boy. I think it was a big fee, and I'm not sure I felt that comfortable in the dressing room straight away because of the big names around me. And Zola took me under his wing. I was fascinated by the way he was 35 and very established as a world-class player, but he still trained, practiced his free kicks daily. He was always the last on the training ground, looked after himself impeccably, really lived well. And I learned from that. I sort of watched him, watched how he handled himself, watched how he played. He was a gentleman off the pitch, and I kind of thought that's how I'd like to be if I could ever sort of get anywhere near what he's done in the game. So he certainly was somebody that I looked up to and helped me. Peter Cech and Joe Hart are the best goalkeepers to play against. I've not played against, well, I've played against Harty and I've stuck a few past him over the years, but I've been fortunate enough to train with him for a year now here and realise how good a goalkeeper he is, and we're very fortunate to have him here and with England. And Peter Cech, on the same note, a fantastic goalkeeper, two brilliant pros, and got complete respect for them. And there's lots of good goalies out there, but I've been close working with them too, and they're brilliant. I think I always, as a kid, had a bit of a knack for scoring goals. I worked very hard on it. I was lucky to grow up in a footballing family, and my dad was very, a massive help to me. And he always kind of insisted that I try not to be just a normal midfield player, but somebody who scored regular goals. So he pushed me to work hard. I think a lot of it was practicing and my finishing, trying to get in the box and score lots of goals. So I think hopefully it's a mixture of a bit of talent and a lot of hard work. I think if there's one thing I have certainly done on the international scene was change, the goal line technology thing, and it's obviously a big plus for football. I think nobody can deny the fact that there were some important goals that were borderline decisions that were going, against my one for England being the most blatant one probably, which changed it all. It's quite an exciting moment, when the ball hits the line and you're waiting for that moment whether it's a goal or not. So I think it's something that's very good, and hopefully, I think if we can not change the rules but help referees as much as we can to make those instant decisions, the really important decisions, then I think it will help the game as a whole. Is he really? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Well, Jamie might have 2 world records, but that definitely holds up much better than doing a 3-point turn and drinking a cup of hot chocolate. Unlucky, Kaz.